think a arrest warrant should be issued because this is the third time that she have come to my house to fight my daughter. My daughter is a non-problem child. She gives nobody no problems. And it's just ridiculous how it's 18 of them come to somebody's house to fight one child. Not for the first, the second, or the third time. It had got to where it's like I want to go get me a firearm because if any of those kids come back to my house, I will hurt them.
You know, folks, this is difficult because y'all are young. Y'all have a whole lot of life to live. Y'all are in high school. This frustrates me because honestly, this is the age group that I'm seeing die the most on TV lately, that I'm getting calls about. And you got Miss Love concerned enough to want to get a firearm. This is a concern, Miss. Folks, we're here again on a simple battery harm matter that occurred back on April 26, 2023. Now, let's just make sure we've got the date of birth. We do. Hold tight. Just reviewing the police report from this incident. All right, ladies. Oh. Okay. Miss Smith, Miss Love, can we get you under oath?
Sure.
Where's Miss Smith? Miss Smith, unmute for me, okay?
My bad.
It's all good. Are you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and a penalty and perjury of the law?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Love?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Chance, now Miss Smith, when did you turn 17?
In November of last year.
November. Have you finished? Did you graduate this year?
No, sir.
Is that supposed to be next year?
Yes.
All right, so folks, this is what we're going to do. As I said before, we're going to give 3 minutes to each side to talk about the event question from April 26, 2023, simple battery. I'm sorry, it's simple battery. No, I believe this is, simple battery harm. And then I will make a decision after we hear all the evidence as well. Ms. Smith, you have a one witness, correct?
No.
That's right, you have no witnesses. You have no witnesses.
I'm here with my father, but he wasn't at the scene.
Okay.
When it happened.
And Miss Love, you have your daughter, correct?
Yes, sir, I do.
And did you forgive me? Did you email me any evidence?
No, I didn't.
Okay, no worries. So we're dealing with witness testimonies. That's fine. All right, so we've got you under oath. So Miss Love, I'm going to give you the opportunity to give me some information here at 7:35, so around 7:38, 7:39.
Okay, that particular day, her and my daughter had got into a fight at the school in the bathroom. Now, remind you, this is the first time Kayla has ever got in trouble in school before. She has never been into a fight. She's not rude to her teacher. She's not disrespectful. She has never been suspended before. So this incident, a little girl tapped her and told her to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom, and it was like maybe, I'm going to say, it had to be maybe 15 kids in the bathroom waiting on her. And Miss Smith was one of them. All of them had their phones out, ready to record what was about to happen in the bathroom. So when she got up in the bathroom, the girl didn't even give her a chance to do anything. She just rushed her, and they just started fighting. So after that, the principal called me to come get her. She got suspended. They called me to come get her. I went and got her. This little girl proceeded to come to my house with like maybe 17, 18 other little children. And this is not the first, second, this is the third time. This is the second police report I done put on her. And she keep coming back to my house. Like, it's not good for this little girl and her friends to keep coming to somebody's house and disrespecting their household, wanting to fight. Her parents is nowhere around. Every time she come to my house, her parents is nowhere around. It's just ridiculous. Even the school, when I called the police the last time, the school said, yeah, we know half of these little children that's at your house because these are our students. They told the officer.
Okay. And so this, just to be clear, this was a fight that essentially continued on to your home that day.
Yeah, this is the third time she came to my house with like maybe about, I'm going to say it had to be like 17, 18, 19 little children with her. Like, you won't fight, you don't need that many kids to come to nobody's house. Why you couldn't come by yourself? It's just me and my daughter.
Okay.
It's just me and Kayla.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, Ms. Smith, it is 7:38. I'm going to give you till about 7:41, 7:42 to give me a background on this matter, okay?
Okay, so what happened was we was at school and I was in the bathroom. And so it was a few girls in there with us. And they was asking like, why Kayla keep talking about you? I said, I don't know. We had a discussion over the phone. We said we was going to drop the beef, but obviously Kayla didn't want to drop the beef. So we proceeded to discuss by fighting. So Kayla came to the bathroom. I asked her, I said, Kayla, do you want to fight? She said, yeah, we could fight. I said, okay. I let her put all her stuff down. I let her do everything she needed to do. And we got to fighting. After that, Kayla, she was obviously mad about the fight. So she asked to fight again at her house. Okay, so me and a few of my friends and Kayla friends walked us to her house. We didn't know where Kayla lived. She walked us to her house and we waited on Kayla to come outside. And when Kayla came outside, we proceeded to fight again. And then after we fought, we went our separate ways. We haven't talked since the fight.
Okay.
Excuse me, can I say one thing, please?
Not yet, Miss Love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Miss Smith, what high school is this? All right. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead, Miss Love. I'm going to give you an opportunity to introduce any witnesses you have since you didn't have any emailed evidence.
Kayla Love, my daughter, she's going to tell you exactly what happened.
Okay. Bring in Miss Love.
I'm right here.
Let me see your face, Miss Love.
Do I got to put my whole face in the camera?
Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of got to put your hand away from your face. Let me remind you,
hold on.
Love, this is not a laughing matter. You want this young lady arrested.
Mama, give me that mirror.
Okay. So put
hold on.
back on
Give
your
me a minute.
Everybody want to play games until I'm really about doing business.
All right, I'm back.
Go ahead.
All right, Miss Love, raise your right hand for me. Swear, affirm, and tell the truth, the whole truth, on the penalty and perjury of law?
Yes.
Miss Love, how old are you?
Sir, I'm 16.
16. What grade are you in?
I'm in the 10th grade.
Are you in the same grade as Miss Smith?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Love, Mrs. Love, or the older Love, you can ask your daughter some questions. You cannot ask her direct questions. You can ask her open-ended question regarding the matter, like what happened? What did you see? What do you know? Not this happened, isn't it true? None of that stuff, okay? So please keep the camera on your face, though. I don't want to see your palm. All right, I want to see your face. Not you, Miss Love, your daughter, who's the witness.
All right.
She's so concerned about what people looking at. You got a mask on. Don't be concerned. It's okay. All right. Ask the questions, Mama Love.
Okay, Kayla, on a particular day that what happened up in the bathroom, can you tell him what happened? Can you tell the judge what happened?
I was sitting at the table and her friend came tap me and we walked into the bathroom. Me and a couple of my friends walked in. It was her getting her hair braided by her friend. And I put my stuff down. She walked up on me and we started fighting.
Okay, and then once she said that that she didn't know where we lived, that some friends of yours brought her to the house. This is not
No. Don't tell her this is not. Ask her what she knows. You about to testify.
Okay. So how many times do you know how many times she have been to this house to fight you?
3 times. Before we fought, she had came to my house at nighttime with a couple more of her friends and they were trying to fight, but I didn't come outside. After that, that's when we had got into this argument and we talked about it on the phone and she was like, the beef dropped. Next thing you know, we in the bathroom fighting.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay, and well, that's it.
No other. Okay. All right. If that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Smith. Do you have any cross-examination questions for Miss Love? And if you do, I'd ask that you remind you that you are under oath and in court. So keep it respectful if you have any questions for her. You can ask cross-examine questions like, isn't it true? You did do, correct? You can do that kind of stuff if you so choose.
Okay, I don't know.
Miss Smith?
Okay. Huh? I don't have no questions.
You don't have any questions? All right.
No.
Nobody has any evidence, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So now let's put our Miss Love, Mama Love, Miss Love.
Yes.
All right. You can, since we're done with your daughter, we're done. No other questions are needed of her. So tell me, I'm going to give you guys now closing since you guys don't have any other evidence to introduce.
Okay.
Tell me why you believe an arrest warrant should be issued against Miss Smith.
I think arrest warrant should be issued because this is the 3rd time that she have come to my house to fight my daughter. My daughter is a non-problem child. She gives nobody no problems. And it's just ridiculous how it's 18 of them come to somebody's house to fight one child. Not for the 1st, the 2nd, or the 3rd time. It had got to where it's like I want to go get me a firearm because if any of those kids come back to my house, I will hurt them. Period.
Miss Love, see that's what we're trying to avoid.
And that's what I have been avoiding. But how can I avoid some disrespectful children keep coming to my house to fight one child?
All right. I got it.
And I went to up and beyond. I have another criminal thing on her too. I have to call up to see because like this is ridiculous. Like I went up and beyond so she could be prosecuted.
Okay. Anything further?
No, that's it.
Okay. Ms. Smith, can you 3 minutes or so to tell me why you believe an arrest warrant should not be issued?
I don't believe arrest warrant should be issued because Kayla, she asked me to come to her house to fight her again. After the first fight, I was done fighting her. I didn't want no more problems with her. And she texted us and asked us to come to her house. Her friends was going to bring us directly to her house, which they did. And I don't think I should be arrested for that.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Let me ask you, Ms. Smith, have you been arrested before?
No.
Mm-hmm. Mama Love, can you unmute?
I'm here. I'm here.
Where's your daughter?
Right here.
Kayla, did you tell Miss Smith to come over your house the last time?
No, sir.
Smith,
Yeah.
hold on.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It is concerning.
To communicate to you folks is that obviously this is escalated. This is not a one-time event. I don't know how many times you can fight until it's already identified that y'all don't like each other, stay away from each other. But the court's concern is that if y'all have already fought and it's already done, there's just, I don't see why there's a need to even continue it on, even if she did tell you to come on through so y'all can throw down again. I really don't see the value of that, especially at someone else's home. Because if her mother was frustrated, you could be dead, Miss Smith. If somebody rolled up to their house with 18 folks, felt like they was going to charge in, because I've seen it. I've seen it when kids run up in parents' home trying to fight a daughter. I've seen it. I've seen people shot over it. It's unacceptable. It seems like all good and just common sense and common situation until somebody gets really serious and pulls out a firearm. We just had a matter just a second ago where someone pulled out a firearm. It just so happens that he didn't pull it. Y'all not too young to pull it, but y'all are concerned that this is just a fight. But I'm concerned that this is going to escalate, especially if y'all go to the same high school next year. Doesn't seem like any resolution has been made. So, Ms. Smith, this frustrates me, but I don't know where your mom is. I wish they would be here because obviously if you're still in school, you need to, okay, there's a father, good. But sir, I'm concerned for your daughter.
I'm concerned too. You know, I've heard about this over and over. You know, I don't condone the firearm stuff. You know,
well, she didn't have a firearm. I'm just saying that the situations are getting out. So this is what we're going to do. I don't know how. Okay, so that is good to know. So, but what we're going to do is Ms. Smith, I'm concerned that the allegation is 3 times. I think the court is more concerned if it was a situation where someone invited you to their home to fight, because that thing happens all the time. I've seen young people always invite people to fight. Everybody thinks they can throw down. But what I'm concerned is that this happened 3 times. It's happened at school. And you're 17. I don't want me to be the first reason why you have an arrest warrant, but I sure don't want this type of behavior to continue on when it's apparent that there's no denial that it happened. But the greater concern, though, well, I guess she's 16, so she wouldn't be able to bring it. And she brought to your home. So, Ms. Smith, I'm going to ask, just so you know, so you understand, and I'm hoping that I'm making the right decision because I want your life to turn out better than what is currently trajectorily showing, okay? I'm going to ask that you turn yourself in. I'm going to give you till the 8th. All right. I'm going to do a stay away from Miss Love. There's just no need. You got so much going on for you. You got a bright future. There's no need to waste it on some sort of situation like this. So to make sure that happens, I'm going to let you turn yourself in. You're going to go ahead. We're going to get a stay away. So you ain't got to worry about being around Miss Love. You know the consequences. There ain't going to be no issues. You're going to go to a different high school and you're going to blossom and flourish. Miss Love is going to do the same thing. And we're going to accomplish that by making sure that we do a little turn in on body 8, and we're going to get you to do a stay away. And that'll be situated. It'll be accomplished. And hopefully this situation will be confirmed that you don't want to have to do that again. Even if someone invites you to fight them, you'll find that it's not worth your time and your energy. All right. And so, clerk, do we have the emails for both of them?
Let me check. I know I have the email for the applicant, but I'm not sure I have the email address for Miss Smith. So it might just be easier if she can just send it to me.
Miss Smith, can you put in the chat? And it's imperative that you do, because I remind folks, if you do not do what the court asks, you very well will find yourself with an arrest warrant anyway, riding around, and that's just not going to be good for you. It's going to make your summer real sour. So if you can put down in the chat box your email address so we can get you the instructions. Miss Love, I'm going to give you, as I just instructed the other person, till the 28th of this month to get the warrant as well as the special condition signed. And then you'll have an opportunity to get Miss Smith to turn herself in. Obviously, we'll do that before the school year. And I really remind everyone as well, it is still dependent upon, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say that, it's still dependent upon the DeKalb County solicitor to pick up the case and further pursue it. If they don't, then again, I have no authority beyond this. This is just determining probable cause. This does not determine guilt. Thank you again, Father, for putting that in, Mr. Smith, Miss Smith, Miss Love, and Mom Love. We'll go ahead and get you guys the appropriate information via email. Thank you. And I pray things get a lot better for you guys in the future. You guys may live.